Hey crafty YouTube friends, it's Rina and I want to share a view into my world. So this is the entrance to my craft room, and as you come in you can see the sign that I made for my craft room with all my little shabby girlies. I love this banner, and I love what it says here. When I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left and could say I used everything you gave me. Just inspirational and fantastic, and I love that it's right there at the opening of my craft room. Now, these two little wall hooks were gifted to me from Sabrina in our first swap, and then these are the spools that she made for me. So those are hanging there because they actually match my sign really well. So as you come in, this is what my craft room looks like, and I'm going to give you a full tour, and I'm going to start here with ribbons. And I have a bunch of drawers of ribbons too, or boxes of ribbons, but I guess these are kind of what I use most often. I have this great trunk that I got at TJ Maxx, and this is what I was keeping my Christmas ornaments in, but and there's a few still in here, but I found a different way to store them. And this is my fantastic Wizard of Oz lunchbox. And then these are mostly shipping supplies and a couple extra glue guns and some light bulbs and stuff like that there. And then up here is the beautiful hanging, that fabric hanging that Sabrina made me with the little extra goodies and the beautiful shabby. I can't go over it again. You guys just watch my video. So anyway, that's where I hung that. And then up here is my wedding dress, and I just love having it in my craft room to look at, and I paid extra to get it all packaged up like that, so it's totally clean and safe and everything. And then that's the birdcage that I just did a video on, and that's going to end up hanging from the ceiling, but for right now I put it right there. So as you come down, this is called my Menopause Fan, and when I am having a hot flash, I point it down at me, and when I'm not, I point it up, so it's just circulating the air. But yes, I am going through that lovely process. I have one of these. I leave it right here because I keep thinking I'm going to come up with something to use it for, and these are my my Spectrum Noir markers that I got from Violet. Thank you, Violet. My spray paint's back there. I've got a couple canvases in here. And then down here I have a couple of boxes, and I keep all my seam binding. This one's got pink seam binding, and there's not a whole lot in there, so no point showing you. These are my Gorgeous Girl stamps in this basket right here. In this box, and I want to show you because this is a full room tour. This is my bead box, and I recently started this bead box because everybody started gifting it to me, beads. That did not just happen. Alright. They started gifting these to me with my challenge, so I appreciate that, guys. Look what you did. Some of these are mine, some of these I bought, but a lot of them are from you guys, so thank you. And then in this box, and I love this box, love it, are some Kaisercraft projects to alter in there. So this bead box is heavy. Alright. And then down there is like some bills. That's my little bill section down there. So as you come up, and I apologize for that light, but there's not much I can do with it. Up on the top shelf here, I took all my Kiss stuff down, and I've got a Birdcage that I got from the thrift store, and I painted that white, and I'm going to do a mini album and put that inside. And then next to that is the altered book stack from Sabrina. So beautiful. And then there is the mailbox that Sabrina had altered hers. And I loved it. And I wanted it. And she said, well, go get one. So I did. And last Sunday I did a lot of spray painting because it was a nice day out. And I spray painted it, but I don't have all the stuff I want to use to alter it yet. So that stuff's coming this week. So hopefully I'll have that done next week. And then there's a little basket with some of my handmade flowers. And the clock that Sabrina gave me to alter that is sitting up there just looking at me going, hurry up. And then a couple more bird cages from Michael's. And the dress form that I got at the thrift store last week or week before that I plan to alter. And then this is from, oh, please forgive me, sweetheart. You did a beautiful job on this altered paintbrush for my challenge. And she sent me that little cute little dress form to hang it on to. And I love it. So I hung it right there. Then here is the altered letter R from Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. And then I have my recollections, my little tiny little flowers collection there. And then my stickles. And then I've got inks and embossing folders there. And then you come across and there, oh, sorry for the glare. There is our wedding photo that I had made into a magazine cover. I love it. I love that day. I could remember that day every minute of my life. I love it. And there is a door hanger that I made that I just loved, and I wanted to keep it there so I could see it. And then here are all my punches. I've got a few more punches back there. And then I made myself a Kleenex box holder. And I have a candle. And then this was made for me by one of the gals who entered my challenge. And I used the little papers there that she put in there. And then this was made by Song. And I got my pens and my glasses case in there. Thank you, Song. My monitor. And these are my stamp blocks. I just keep them right there. And then this is my little glue collection. And my oh so awesome, lovely little Tear Bear that I just love. And I bought her from one of the gals in my eBay group. And I'm going to use her on a project, but right now I'm hoarding her. So that's her. Then I have a couple of little boxes here with some miscellaneous stuff. This was made for me by Sabrina, and this was made by Sabrina. Look how pretty, Sabrina, with all these stick pins in it. It's gorgeous. And this was from Danessa. Thank you, sweetheart. I can't wait till 2014 I can start actually using it. And then I made this, and I decided to list it on eBay, but it's sitting there so I can enjoy it until it's sold or not sold, and then I can enjoy it forever. So here are my my Copics. And then I wanted to show you in this box right here, I have all my little doodads that I get from the at Hobby Lobby, where they do the little dollhouses for the little girls. So I keep all of that in here. I've even got a little moose. How stinking cute is he? And look at, check this out. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So that's that box. I've got some circle punches there, some corner punches, miscellaneous stuff, Petaloo flower drawer, sand, my heat gun, my glue gun, some bling, and some score tape. And then back here, I have my electric Zetter distressing tool, which I can't live without now. I've got a couple of little containers back there that store some pre-stamped magnolias. This is the only Kiss thing I left in my room, and it's my Hello Kitty Ace Frehley Kiss stuffed dolly. Love it. This is where I keep track of everything. These are my card challenges I have to do, and these are some swaps that I'm doing. But this is my actual swap book. And I keep track of everything in here. I've got a couple pages of them. And then, of course, my calendar. And this is why I said I needed that calendar you gave me, Danessa, because I just keep my big one out and use that. So I tried to label everything, or most everything, so that it's helpful to me at a glance. Then over here I have my Martha Stewart Lazy Susan. Sorry if your name is Susan. Okay, I'm going to come back this way and pull out and go up. I love this window. There's a really ugly house next door, so I just decided I was going to cover with fabric, and then I had this lace, and it's got these little fringes on it, and I thought that looked super shabby, and I loved it, so I just did that. And then up here, I found that shelf at the Goodwill for like $3, and it was wooden and black metal, and I spray painted it white, and I hung Sabrina's banner that she made me from that, and I love it how it lays on the lace from the window, and it's so pretty. Oh, Sabrina, you just have no idea. I love that. And then up here is the Eiffel Tower that was gifted to me by Alicia. Oh, such a surprise, sweetie. That is awesome. And I put it up there with the two creations from Sabrina that were Parisian, and I thought it just looks awesome. I love it. So thank you, Alicia. Then over here I have a cute little white shelf that I got from the Goodwill, and I'm going to alter that too someday, but right now I just spray painted it white, and it's up there. And it is holding the beautiful, incredible layout that was done for me by Song. Just fabulous, and I enjoy looking at it so much. Song, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then underneath, my new collection of Lindy's and a couple of other sprays. My Mod Podge Glossy Accents. This is my Frontage and Glitter shelf. And then these are my Folk Art and Apple Barrel paints. And then down here, I wanted to tell you guys, I went to Home Depot the other day, and they had all these paints for 50 cents. And they were sample paints that people just decided they didn't want or whatever. But they were like really great colors that are very neutral, and I could use on a lot of different projects. And for 50 cents, holy cow, that's good paint. I bought some chalkboard paint the other day, my Snow Tech, some like gesso, and thanks to Linda at FaithChick777, she turned me on to the spackle and how to use that in projects. So down here I have dies, Tim Holtz dies. I have this whole box of dies. So lots of dies. My paper cutter. Let me go down here and show you that I have 2 more paper cutters down there. My computer, and down here I have a cutter, and this box down here is kind of my Christmas box, and normally I don't have that out. I put that away, but since it's time to make Christmas stuff, I have that out because it's annoying that sticks out a little bit far. There is my Cuttlebug. I love you, sweetie. And then over here I have the name sign that Danessa made for me. Thank you, sweetie. Love it. And it goes so perfect because right here is my very Parisian spool that I made for Linda's spool challenge. So as you can see, this right here is all my pink trims. I have them all together. And then I'm going to pull back, and I have this large shelf, and up there are some, oh my gosh, what are those called? You can put your pictures on them, and they sit on the table. Anyway, I'm going to alter those someday. And then these are some of the name signs that were made for me for my challenge. And then these also. So those are all grouped together. Thank you ladies for that beautiful display that I have of all your lovely creations. I love them. Thank you. Then over here I have some more lace that I found at the thrift store, and I just draped it over the window. And up above, I got this at the dollar store for $4, and it says, "With God, all things are possible." And I love that saying. I'm sure many of you do too. But for $1 at the Goodwill, you should, not the Goodwill, the dollar store, check that out, because that's great. And I'm going to keep telling myself that because I have to do something steampunk coming up, and I'm scared. So, out my window is the pool, which is winterized now, so you can't see the pretty water, but that's the backyard. And I know you can't tell, but back behind, I can see it, but you can't see it, but there's a lake back there, and yeah, we have a beautiful view. The mountains behind it. Okay, so here is my paper storage area, and these are my single sheets and my cardstock. And then underneath is my photo area, and this is where I do my videos on my smaller projects and where I take photos. And it lights up. My husband and my son put that together for me. This is an old desk of my son's. And then down here are, these are fabrics and tools and fibers that I use to make my handmade flowers. And then there's a drawer down there for wood cutouts and chipboard pieces. And then I've got, in here, I've got drawers and drawers of stuff. Alright, so over here are more trims, my more bright pink. These are gray, silver, white, blue. And then this is my candy station. And Sabrina also gifted me this beautiful banner she made for her Saw Crafters DT project. And I fell in love with that instantly, and she sent it to me. I love it. Thank you, Sabrina. OMG. Up at the top of my candy station are my glass items. Some jars and bottles and candlesticks up there. And then on this side, I've got lots of more smaller pink trims. And on this side are all my black trims. And then in these baskets are just little different trinkets, like extra scrap pieces I might have. And then here are more trims. My creams, peach, and then my greens. So I love this little lamp. I told you guys before, I think I kind of stole it from my dog grooming salon. Because my dog grooming shop is pink and black and white, if you can believe that. I'm going to have to do a dog grooming shop tour for you guys sometime. Anyway, I thought it looked really good in here. So here is my Arctic cake and other pretties little spinner. And then I've got my bling, more bling back here, pearls. This is all bling from the DIY boutique supply. These are the ones that have been gifted to me in Danessa gave me some, and some of these are from Violet's birthday challenge giveaway. I've got trims in here. I've got more DIY boutique supply and some crystal in here from Violet's challenge, and some other pieces that are from Hobby Lobby. And then these are my DIY boutique supply flowers. And this is that really awesome trim that I got at Hobby Lobby for like $10 a couple weeks ago. Then down underneath, I have more paper, my 12 by 12 papers and extras, and there's a couple boxes of stick pins in there and some more black and white papers. And then I'm going to come up and I'm going to start up here. And these are some of the crafty items that I've created that I'm giving away or are listed on eBay. And that's what I just made yesterday for Danessa. And then I have this little chair back here, and I bought that to alter, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So right now it kind of houses my butterflies and my birds. Alright, so here is the bulk of my flowers right here. And I'm going to say everything in my room looks pretty neat right now, but when I open the drawers, it's not going to look so neat. But I'm going to show you anyway. Oh, and I forgot to show you this cute little, I got this at Goodwill a long time ago. And I just put a little trim on it, and I made a flower for it. And this just has my nicer laces hanging on it. And these are the laces I just got from Letty. Beautiful. I put them right there, Letty, because I want to look at them, and I know I'm going to use them really quickly because I just love them. Okay, so this is blue, teal, green, yellow. The assorted drawer is really a mess. Purple, red, white. Get in there. These are larger pink. Oh, there's some blue. Those don't belong there. Cream, peach, and orange. And then in this drawer, I have some stamped tildes. And then some other stamped images back there. I also have some more pink. These are the larger pink, or medium pink. And then my brown drawers. See, these two are really deep, and they're full to the top, as you can see. Okay, this is the worst one of all. This is small flowers. And it is cram-packed. So, there you go. Alright, I'm going to pull back from the closet and show you that up here, this is where I keep all my flower stems or floral stems that I told you I buy, and then I just cut off the little pieces and use them in my sprays. I know this is kind of dark. I'm sorry. But you kind of get the idea. So I keep extra boxes on both ends of my closet. There's boxes up there. And then, like I said, I kind of label everything so I can keep track of what is going on in this closet. I got a couple drawers that I emptied that I need to label. Up here, I have fabric flowers and some pearl sprays. Some butterflies over here. These are some more ribbons. These are snowflakes. And then I keep all my plastic bags and stuff. And I kind of stuff, like, stuff that I get and swaps bubble wrap and stuff so I can use it later. This is my bags container. And it's pretty bags and boring bags, but that's bags. And then down here, I don't have as much as many of you. These are my 6x6 paper pads. And then some paper just to wrap stuff in. Some more paper stacks. This right here, I bought from the Goodwill, and I'm going to spray paint that white and do a little altering on it, and then I'm going to hang that up in here too for display items. Now I'm going to go back over here underneath my flowers and show you that underneath this pretty fabric is my storage area for the things I get from Goodwill and things that I've painted and are ready to be worked on. So that's what I hide under there, because it's not pretty till it's all done. Then over here, I have this real pretty basket, and I got that from the Goodwill too, and I just kind of draped some pretty satin, pink satin fabric, and I keep some of my favorite paper collections, my 12 by 12s, in there so that they're real handy. And only if they come in a plastic bag do they go in this basket. And then up here, this is also another Goodwill find, and I keep my Prima Doll stamps in here. And I wanted to show you this too. A friend of mine who breeds dogs, she had this beautiful wallpaper border in her house, and I was admiring it, and she went out to her garage and brought me this roll. Look at that. Wait till I unroll it and you see how beautiful. Look at that. So I'm hoarding this. She gave me this roll, and there's another roll that's not opened that she gave me as well. So that's in there. This is from Sabrina. She made this cute little basket for me, and I had altered this little dress form, and it has a place for you to stick things underneath. Sabrina gave me these, so I just put them on there so I can stick stuff on there easily. And then I went ahead and clothespin this to it, and that way if I need to stick stuff in some kind of little container, that's a great place. So up above my closet is this beautiful lace that I got at the Goodwill. And this is what I had decided to do with my Christmas ornaments, so I could see them at a glance instead of having to dig through a box. And so those are hanging from this shelf that I also got from the Goodwill. Spray painted it, and I haven't altered it yet. But this has a bunch of cards and things that were made for me by you lovely ladies. So, and that dress form, my hairdresser is right next door to my dog grooming shop, and she brought me that dress form yesterday. She got it at Big Lots for $10. She's like, here, I thought you'd like this. So that was super cool. And then there's the wall hanging by Letty. Thank you, sweetie. I love it. This is a card made for me by Violet for her birthday giveaway. And that, I'm pretty sure, is a plate holder. But I liked it. I spray painted it white, and I hung it up there, and I'm going to put cards on it. So right here is the fabulous balloon that Sabrina just gifted me in our swap. It is so pretty. Look at it. And it is hanging right here for me to see all the time. I love it, sweetie. Thank you. And then right next to it is the name sign that she made for me. I love it. And then finally, I told you I only had one kiss thing left in here, and I forgot. I actually have that. If you can believe in all this shabby goodness, I have that, but it's going to come down. But it's super, super heavy. So, that is my craft room tour, ladies. I hope you like it. Hope you had fun checking out my world. And I will see you guys real soon. No more tour updates. I've got it pretty much the way I like it. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.